to English Practice Club and stay here until the end. Okay?
Practice Club.
Let's together.
Bye.
English Practice Club.
Let's together. See you soon.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much guys for your presence. So today in our Wednesday lovely day, we are going to hold our English meeting, and then I can see and you can see now that we are so crowded. Yeah, there's so many people can join and participate our meeting today, and then it implies that our community can be bigger and bigger because you can see that here there are so many professions, there are so many people background. So some of us are civil servants, some of us are students or even public. So I really hope that everybody can join us. Don't think about your grammatical, don't think about your accuracy, don't think about the fluency, but as long as you can speak, because we are coming here to learn to speak English. Yeah, so don't be shy, don't dare to speak English. Okay, and then today our topic is very interesting for today because our topic is about young generation perspective to develop Bulukumba Regency. And then in middle of us, we have two speakers to deliver our topic for today. Maybe first of all, how about if they introduce themselves? Okay, ma'am, sir? Okay, so we start from the girl first. Okay.
I'm a little bit nervous because this is the first time for a long time I can sit with much people here to discuss. So first, before we start, I would like to introduce myself. My full name is Utami Muchtar, but people know me as Inas, and I am 25 years old.
Okay, and then wow, yes.
What else?
Maybe your hobby?
My hobby is traveling. I also like to try something new, but my job is a little bit different with my hobbies.
Okay.
I am an accountant, and I work at an hospital in West Sulawesi.
Okay, nice to see you here.
Today I will explain a little bit about the application. Mr. Takim said that phone is bad for our habit. So to build our young generation in Bulukumba, we have to change our phone to have an advantage for ourselves. So we have to change it to be in a positive way. The first thing is mindset. How? We live with the internet, mostly 24 hours with TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, but on that application we can learn something new. We can see something that we can never imagine before. For example, YouTube. Maybe we are here, we are live in Bulukumba, but we can see daily life in another country. We can learn their habit, their culture, so we can adapt it. That's the first thing. So to change our mindset, we have to learn in a positive way. to make it apa sih namanya? I say it in bahasa ya. Maksudnya gini, untuk membangun mindset kita harus melihat banyak hal. Caranya adalah dengan memanfaatkan aplikasi yang ada di sekitar kita, yang ada di HP kita, untuk membangun our value gitu. Contohnya gini, susah jelasinnya. Saya speak in bahasa nggak apa-apa?
Just
Last year, our country hit by COVID-19. So I am a person who have so many activities, have to stay at home for almost 24 hours. Everything work from home. And I think that I don't like it. This is a toxic habit. So I try to learn something new. I open YouTube. I am learning about something that I'm curious. And I already have the advantage for it. For last year, I learned about investment. I learned by myself one YouTube video for the one day, one video, and after I learned about investment, I applicate to a few applications. But today I already know a little bit of that, and I can make money with investment. So that's a little example to make our daily life with a handphone become in a good way. Then in a second, after we change our mindset, we have to practice it. We have to learn to change our mindset to become a better person. Because we can't deny this gadget can be toxic sometimes. So yeah, as Mr. Takim said, we have to manage it, to change it in a positive way. And so yeah.
Could you talk about your experience in your life? How do you manage your time with the smartphone?
Oh, I am a perfectionist person, so I have a to-do list application on my phone. So before I go to bed, I list all of my activities first. That's that's how I manage myself without a book planner. So I changed my book planner to become an application in my phone. That's the first thing. Then after work, sometimes we have to refresh our brain. So I watch some funny videos. But after that, I set times a few hours to learn something new. Let's say maybe in TikTok, in YouTube, there is many ways in our application we can learn it. Like I have a TikTok, but I'm not a TikToker.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to play TikTok, but I download TikTok to learn how to make a videos, how to learn a new language, so we can change our our habit in a positive way. So it's come back to ourselves again. How we almost all of us want to become a better person, but the way we build ourselves is apa sih namanya? cara kita bangun diri kita sendiri itu dengan belajar banyak hal. Yang pertama tuh ya dari mindset aja dulu. Jadi kita ngubah kebiasaan kita dari sekedar main game, Mobile Legend, PUBG, change to nonton YouTube sekali dua kali, nonton tentang investasi kan, nonton how to cook, because hal-hal kecil itu akan membangun kita ke depan gitu. Karena seperti yang saya jelaskan tadi, saya nggak pernah menyangka bahwa ketika we work from home, I learn about investment by myself on YouTube for almost 6 months, and I can do it. Yeah, that's my experience. Yeah, maybe for all of us, I can kembaliin aja.
Okay,
Kita
thank you
ngomong
very
apa lagi?
much. Thank you very much, Miss. Okay, so from two speakers, we can learn much. When the first speaker told us about what is perspective, so perspective means how we see something, how we measure something, and then the first speaker also has told us about the effect of mobile phone, yeah. While the second speaker told us about her experience of making handphones as a good thing,
Yes.
in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. So next, I go to the participants. Maybe one of you guys has a question or even a statement maybe to be told. Okay, who will be the first?
Can I have it?
Yes. Okay.
Right, thank you so much.
Maybe you should introduce
Okay.
yourself.
Oh my god, this is really
Okay.
awesome.
Can I stand for
Of course.
better? Because I used to stand when I do something, you know what I'm
I
saying?
see.
Alright, first time, thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alright, first time I'm gonna tell you about my name. My name is Wandi, but I used to be called Wandi. And actually, when I was in the Kasser, I got some students too because I was a teacher there, and they called me Mr. Man. That's what I like to call
Hi,
myself.
Mr. Man. Nice to meet you.
Alright. And about time, I mean, this man as a speaker, actually, we're not only friends, we just like Hami. Do you know Hami means like in English? And I wrote down in a group, actual nigger. He will explain it later. So you guys get what I'm saying? Alright. I directly, my name is Wandi, alright? And I was born in Bulukumba actually. And right now I am 27. And right now I'm a fish seller, so I'm bringing a fish to the market and I'm selling it. All right? Okay. And is that enough for the introducing? You know my name doesn't have a guess. All right, talking about because last night I read the topic talking about perspective from the young generation to develop. I think we are talking about how the young generation develop our agency. They already do it. The speaker just talked about young generation that we can see in social media. They playing TikTok, YouTube. We don't see any other side. I'm as a man who live in the side of the sea, you know what I'm saying? And then this is the first time in my eyes. All my life I'm growing up in academic situation, academic style. And in my village, a lot of fishermen there, they stopped studying maybe since second grade in elementary school, and they never learn more about it. They never go to school again. But their mindset is too cool. I mean, let me make it simple. I mean, they are not in academic side. They never go to school, but they are money maker. You know what I mean, money maker? All right, they like to find some money there. Even in 21 years old of their age, they have right now 2 boats, fishing boats. That one boat, sometimes they can earn money for about million rupees, 100 million rupees in a month. That, can we call it, it's develop our country? How many taxes that they can pay from that, you know what I'm saying? And my questions actually is, we are an academic side, how we can, how we can define that the young generation in these 2 parts, where they in academic side and they are in side of the sea, but they can in the reality, they can show that they can make this Bulukumba Regency to be, you can see that they are like the fish producing, I don't know, kind of, which is even all over the world. They know that the fishermen in our Bulukumba Regency, even though they don't have any school, they can earn money, and that's so cool for me. And how do you think that is that kind of like develop our country or something? You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
All
Okay.
right.
Sorry, who's again? Mr. Wandi,
Yes.
or we call you
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
Man.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Man. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Man.
Oh
my God.
That's bad.
We like it.
Seems like you are in a
sorry, I'm
studio,
sorry.
yeah? There are so many cameras that on stage.
I gotta go.
Yeah? And then cameras on us. Okay, so thank you very much for your story. Now I know that being a fisherman can make us be rich, yeah?
Of course, I can see it in my eyes.
Okay. So
Hey.
now, can I switch my job to be a fisherman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I get my pension, yeah, maybe.
For real.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, next, who's next? Maybe you want to give any comments, statements,
I'm a little bit
question?
insecure,
Okay.
but let me try. Later, later.
Okay.
First, I say thank you very much, and I say assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Maybe this is the first time I join in meeting. Is maybe I feel I'm shy, maybe, yeah, because this is the first time, and so I have just one question for the first speaker, and now the first speaker tell about the bagel, maybe playing TikTok. It's I know I know all of people have the knowledge, but I can say they are smart, but nothing attitude, maybe. It's like the corruptor. I know they are smart, they can become the leader, but how can it be they are can corruption? Is it, this question is eh, how can we change the attitude? The,
That's all?
yeah, so I say.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the point is, how come the character they have their own good educational background, but they have bad character to the character, yeah? Okay, and then also the juvenile delinquency. Thank you very much. Next, oh yes, ma'am.
Thank you for giving me a chance. I'm newcomer here.
Okay.
I try to speak. I try also to make questions
Okay.
because I want to raise up my speaking. Because 18 years I never use.
Oh, okay. So
I have experience work in Singapore about
Yeah,
18 years. Then I come back to Indonesia, no more job. I mean jobless. Okay, nice to meet you, Miss.
yeah.
Find the right place in here.
Already. I'm always from you all.
Yeah, so okay, yes, sir.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Inas and Mr. Nur Mutakin. Okay, according for me now, it's many young generation is come out from the rule now. That's mean, for example, many generation take a wrong way, like taking smoke, like taking smoking, taking a drugs, use a drug. I mean, taking a drink alcohol. Then I'm sorry because sometimes I blank in front of you all.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Taking sometimes doing a criminal case, all it destroy their lives. You see it? We knows young generation hope the nations. Then all it destroy the life. So what they can do for their country? If sorry, I can tak usah saya lihat ya. Lebih baik saya explain sendiri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make you confident.
All that we can destroy the life. We cannot do everything for the country. That's when words, it's words the life. You see it?
Okay. Yes.
And then, so my questions: how how can the parents and government to make to make up to settle up the mindset of of young generation become useful to ourselves, to themselves, and family, and and nation or state. That's
Okay.
way. I think yes, that's one my first question.
Yes.
Maybe I come again for second question.
Okay.
Maafkan saya karena masih
no,
kaku.
no, no, no,
18 tahun saya tidak pernah
Yes,
bahasa Inggris.
okay.
Saya 18 tahun yang lalu saya kembali dari Singapura. Saya kerja di Singapura. I have experience in Singapore about 6 years.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, I worked as guitar.
Yeah, you may share us your
Maybe I want to raise up my language first because the first time to make all to meet you all. Okay.
It's okay.
The traveling companies during the pandemic is down. It's taking down. So no more activities, no more economic spinning during the pandemic. I used to work in a travel company too, but during the pandemic, it shut down.
My office in Bencoolen Street, Orchard Road.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I stayed there about 6 years, and then I
Okay.
coming back to
Mr.
delivery
Regan,
my
Mr. Regan
baby.
has a company in Singapore.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I see.
he has a company in Singapore, and Singapore is his second homeland.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I like us
I
to
have
have
also
a.
visit many countries in the world, like
Yes.
Europe, Australia, and
Oh.
London. London also, I come there for 4 times.
Oh. Are you the citizen, Bulukumba citizen?
Yeah, I am Bulukumba, but I come from Selayar Island.
Oh.
Okay.
Give a big applause.
Everybody has say, oh. We are so impressed, man.
I'm sorry because my word it's words.
No.
I want to rise up again. Next time maybe I will to be fluent.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, I think enough my speaking today.
Yes.
And my question,
Okay.
please you answer it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. Thank you very much. You have a good spirit, man. Yeah. Don't think about the fluency. Don't think about the accuracy.
Wardah, I would like to explain a little bit about how to change our mindset, for parents' mindset, to build the character of our daughter or son become a useful person. Yeah. Based on my experience. Based on my experience, our in a young age, we want to try something new. But on that age, maybe about 13 to 20, much of this child didn't know how uh, to manage their curiosity, so they try it. But when our parents find it and look that the things that we do is bad, they get mad. They our But in a good way, as a parents, we have to communicate to our child, daughter or son, and ask them about what they do and why they did it. For example, smoke. I've never tried smoke before, but I know the taste. My friends explained it to me. But when we see it, we say when we see our friends or our son or our daughter smoke, we know that that is a bad thing. But after we catch them from smoke, we have to apa sih namanya? Try to communicate about uh, how they got it, why they try it, because it's just to fulfill their curiosity. mengerti kayak maksud tuh. Maksudnya I said in bahasa, maksudnya anak-anak muda tuh cuman penasaran. But salahnya tuh kadang orang tua pas melihat langsung menyalahkan. They get mad. And but setelah itu kita harus apa sih namanya? Sorry to say I'm a little bit nervous to explain it because it's based on my experience. We have to explain to our daughter or son that the things that they did is bad. It's not good for their future. We have to repeat it all the time, but in a good way, in a soft way. We can't do that. We can't teach our daughter or son with anger. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the first thing is to communicate and show it. For example, the father is smoke, but so the son maybe smoke. Yeah. So the first thing we have to change ourselves and show it to our son or to our daughter, so they become aware about the things that we do. I mean, and in the second way, after the transition in elementary school to the high school, senior high school, or maybe to the college, we have to explain to our child that this is the bad things that you have to face in the future. Let's say for teenage and 13, the transition from elementary to junior high school, we as a parents explain to our child that this is the transition that you have to face in the future. You have to know what is the bad thing and the good things that you will experience. For example, contohnya kekerasan seksual. Yes. Aduh, gimana sih, susah banget bahasanya. It's a good thing, but I'm a little bit hard, susah untuk ngejelasin dalam bahasa Inggris.
You can Indonesian also mix.
Maksudnya gini, parents nowadays didn't teach their child about the bad things and the good things that they will face on that apa sih kasa? On that phase gitu. Jadi di masa SMP itu orang-orang tua tuh nggak menjelaskan, bilang ini loh yang akan kamu hadapi ke depannya. Jadi mereka pada saat penasaran dicoba-coba aja. Dan setelah orang tua tahu bahwa mereka merokok baru dimarahin. Gitu maksudnya. Padahal sebelumnya sebenarnya bisa dicegah. Because I experienced it. My mom always told me when I have that transition before elementary to juniors, to junior and junior to high school to the college, I experienced that phase that my parents told me this is the bad things, this is the good things. So I can manage myself to choose what is the way that I want to move. Can you get it? Maksudnya ngerti?
Yeah.
Oh, ya.
Okay.
That's it.
This side or the parents. Other side, maybe government have a program and settle up their mindset. Oh yeah. The point from the generation is about the curiosity.
Yeah.
Maybe the no confidence with this. Okay. Grammar correction. I don't write any correction.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who will be the grammar correction?
Yeah.
Answer one.
Sarumam. Good
Ah,
job.
yeah. Okay. So maybe we have a grammar
The
correction.
last question for Mr. is.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so today we are so thankful for the speakers because today we have so very interesting topic. I stand up in front of I just try to find some grammatical correction. So, but because I think it's easy to find another mistakes than our mistakes. So, okay. The first is from Miss Ines. Just now, Miss Ines said that much people is about uncountable noun. Maybe it's better we say it, many people. And then the second one, Miss Ina said handphone. Actually, handphone is not English, yeah, but you can say mobile phone or smartphone. Handphone is Indonesian context because Indonesia we say telepon genggam, so handphone. Yeah. And then one of us say that that's mean, so maybe that means, yeah, it's a simple present tense. And then and then Miss Takin say that we are study.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we study or we are studying. I'm sorry, Miss Takin.
Actually, yeah, yeah.
And then the last is from Miss Imam, Mr. Imam. Mr. Imam said that system education, but the correct way is education system. Okay, maybe that's all
What
about.
about me, sir?
About actually, I really appreciate about when you speak like your accent. I remind Chris Tucker, Rush Hour, Jackie Chan partner.
He's my man.
Okay, okay, thank you. Maybe that's all about me, about our grammatical correction today. Honestly, when after we speak, we have some grammatical correction, and that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, to close our meeting for today, thank you very much for your presence, guys. But once again, don't forget our mission. Everyone can speak English, and then our tagline: learn together.
English Practice Club.
Learn together. Join us.
Practice Club.
Learn together.
Bye.